Aptly. Salar Khan says no. Acha, you want to get into this. Pugadendi says no. Aditya says, I'm serious to be in. Manoj Gupta says, I'm serious to be in real estate. Okay, I want to apply. So, okay, then there's a confusion in the question that I've asked for. I just want to understand from the group, right? Once again, I repeat. Now, once again, you please reply. This is the right word. Somebody has suggested. How many of you are just here for, casually, okay, I just want to understand, बस मेरा कुछ लेना देना नहीं है real estate से, but कुछ समझने के लिए मैं आ रहा हूँ. Okay, so like that, if you are having a feeling, just write C in the chat box. C means casual. C, can you type C in the this thing? Chat box. Casual. Aditya. Aditya is here. Okay, ठीक है. बस. Any more people? Okay. Why I'm asking this question is, I want to tell you these people who are casual. Now, unless you are filthy rich, right, and you're too content in your life currently, you can be casual in this webinar today. Otherwise, if you are a person who is ambitious in life, who wants to make big money, earn big money, there is no other business other than real estate which can give you big money in a short span of time. So I'm talking about earning 1 crore of rupees within a short span of time, which is possible through real estate business. Okay, so keep your mind open and see if it is lucrative, and if you think that you can get into real estate business, just jump into it. Okay, all right. So what's the one big problem that we have? It is we don't know what property to sell. So I'm going to show you proof. Now, how do I say that? Why do I say that we don't know what property to sell? Especially for real estate people who are above 50-60% in this group now, you will now realize that, oh my God, I didn't know about this at all. Okay, so let me now move on from the PPT to a separate tab and open in front of you Google Trends. Trends.google.com. So let it open up. We'll give them time because internet generally takes a little time and so many windows are opened up. It is true. So I'm going to now show you in front of you trends, meaning what is the market required? Now you might be selling something. Okay. Does the market require that? If market doesn't require that, is there a point in selling that? And why people are struggling today is because they don't know whether they're in the right segment or not. They are not aware of that, and they have been doing this business for ages without knowing whether there is a market for that particular property or not. So let's first look at independent house enquiry trend. How is the enquiry trend for this? All right. till last week, last webinar, it was showing down. Now slowly it is climbing up. And this is for the past 12 months. The trend. This is just the graph which is showing you how the market inquiries have been for independent houses. Now let us compare this with apartment inquiries, flats. So let's look at apartment and see how the inquiry trend is there between the two. Wow. Can you see this difference? Look at the apartment inquiry and look at the independent house. Now it makes sense. Are you able to understand why do I tell you that some of us don't even know what property we are selling? So there are many number of people who are focusing their attention on selling independent houses. How many of you are in this group are selling independent houses? Me in the chat box. Dandapani, Salar Khan, V. Rajesh Kumar, Ashok Kumar. That's all. Muhammad Shakil. Open up. Pradeep Kumar. So my question is, I'll repeat the question. I think people have not understood. I want to know how many of you are actually selling independent houses. Mohan Chandar. All right, we got about 9-10 people. Okay. Now let's look at one more comparison of villa. Okay, let's see this inquiry, how it is. Wow, amazing. Inquiries for villas are very good, better than apartment. Okay, what is the difference between independent house and villa? Villas are considered to be villas when they are in a gated community. Independent houses are those which are standalone buildings and independent buildings. Those are independent houses, which is what traditionally, say about 20 years ago or 15 years ago, if you see, people were fond of independent houses. They wanted to buy only independent houses, not anything else. Then slowly apartment came into play, and then apartment and now villas. Now, if you compare villa inquiries as compared to apartment, it seems to be better than apartment inquiries. So those of you who are selling apartment so far, right? Now, are you not surprised that villa inquiries are higher than the apartment inquiries? Yes, no. Are you not surprised? If you're surprised, say yes. Yes. Most of you are surprised. Right. Now, one more dimension I'm going to open up and show you. This will simply blow your mind. Plot. Now look at this inquiry, how it is. Can you see that this is the topmost here, and this is for the past 12 months. Okay. Now I'm going to show the same numbers. What is the status when you look at 5 years ago? Since last 5 years, how the trend has been. Let's look at that. So I'm going to drop down and past 5 years. So I have now put for past 5 years. Now it is going to search, refresh, and come and fall down to give you the exact picture how the trend has been. Last 5 years, plot has inquiries has stood number one. You can see the green graph here, right? Little bit spikes of villas every now and then, here and there, but constant and consistent inquiry trend has been for plots. Okay. Now, in this segment, if you are not selling plots, right, you will continue to struggle in this business. Why? Because 50% of the market today, 50% of the buyers today are buying properties which are plots. Let us understand why first, and then I'll tell you why people are struggling. Why plot sales are high? Plot sales are high because the highest cap of a plot selling in a gated community will be at the most 30 lakhs, 35 lakhs. At the most in a city. And in a rural, in a B tier city and a C tier city and all, you can find out 10 lakhs and all, it will be available. 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs and all plots will be available. Little further down, if you go, 3 lakhs and 5 lakhs and all properties are available. Now, what does it mean? Plots are available at this kind of pricing, no doubt. And people are buying these plots for what reason? Are they all investors? They will invest today and then wait for 10 years and then make money and then do that. While all these people, you will find that they're all middle class people. Salaried people, middle class people, low salary that they are getting, they have. But still, when it comes to property purchase, right, it is an emotional decision that they take. Now, every citizen in India wants to own a property. Is there anybody in this country who will say that I don't want property? Can you tell me, friends? Is there anyone in this country who will say that I don't want property? So every single person wants a property. It is like roti, kapda and makan, right? These three things cannot go away from every citizen's desire. Now, unfortunately, every person cannot buy the property because they don't have the capacity to buy the property. So, when it comes to property purchase, what happens? They want to tell people, relatives, friends, everybody that I own a property. Okay? Now, they can't afford an apartment purchase because it's above 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs, 50 lakhs, right? 80 lakhs, like that, which is not affordable by them. So, they will keep on waiting. And then suddenly some person will come and tell that, why don't you purchase a property, a plot, right? Come and see this. Have a look at this. So when they go and see that it's a beautiful plot, beautiful layout, well done, there are some guest houses planning and all those things are there, electricity, everything has been laid down. Nice gated community. When they see that, they get impressed. And if you look at the value, 30 lakhs. So their thinking is, okay, if I buy today at 30 lakhs, maybe after 10 years, when I'm actually getting into a position of buying an apartment or a villa or a independent house, at that time, I can probably sell this 30 lakhs to something like about 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs. And with that down payment, by then my salary also would have gone up, my income also would have gone up. So after 10 years, I'll be in a position to use this as a down payment and buy a 2 crore or a 3 crore property at that point of time. Because that is what is going to be the price range. 20 years back, a property which was worth about 10 lakhs and 12 lakhs, apartment which was worth about 10 lakhs and 12 lakhs, today it's about 1 crore and above. So 20 years, 10 years later, the today's 1 crore property will get into something becoming like 2 crore property. So after 10 years, if these people have to repurchase an apartment or something like that, this plot may come handy for them. So this is their thinking. Whether it will materialize tomorrow or not is a different point. But today, as of today, The decision making is based on these